two very popular television stars stopped over in Miami as they started a multi-city tour. And Peter Lundquist was there when the Wheels of Fortune stopped long enough for Vanna and Pat SAY-jak to say hello to their fans. Peter?
Thanks, Jill. Well, I'm not there anymore. Now I'm in Palm Beach at the Polo Club. But this morning, real early, I was down at the Miami train station. As a matter of fact, there were a lot of other people there in the wee hours of the morning.
It's quite a crowd at the Miami train station. The stars of the show, Pat SAY-jak and Vanna are waving and smiling. It's a little like a political couple would do on a whistle-stop tour, except that this is for ratings, not votes. You might call this Wheel of Fortune Blitz of the East Coast a real public relations coup. It got Pat and Vanna on the Today Show, on GMA, on TV stations all along the way. You couldn't buy publicity this good. The news media turned out in droves. The people turned out in droves. Avid fans who can tell you everything that's ever happened on the show. Pat SAY-jak says that's the strength of Wheel of Fortune. The people who play are just regular people.
Our players are probably more regular people than most other shows. I mean, we do make an effort to go to cities all across the country to find people. And, you know, not everyone who comes on our show has that, you know, I just stepped off the beaches of Southern California look.
And speaking of the California look, anybody who's interested can take a look at Vanna in an upcoming issue of Playboy. The question a lot of her fans are asking, why did she do it?
I did not pose for the shots in Playboy magazine that are to appear. I did pose in lingerie shots many years ago when I couldn't eat or pay the rent one time, and these shots were bought by Playboy, and they're going to be published, and that's all I have to say.
That's not all Pat had to say. As he put it, Hugh's in trouble, and he'll do whatever it takes to sell a few magazines. And the master of the wheel is also the master of diffusing a tense situation. Pat says you can see him on the upcoming issue of Guns and Ammo at your magazine stand soon. But people up the line aren't going to have to wait to see either of them. 32 stops to Washington with a wild crowd at every stop along the way.